Hey everyone, welcome to this week's recap of The Apprentice.
Well, last week Stephanie was fired, eh? Alright, so it's back to the men versus the women. It's Brandy and Lisa on one team and Clint and Stuart on the other.
Yeah, so both teams got a little helicopter ride to QVC in Westchester, Pennsylvania.
That's right, they got whisked away. And Lisa, I always want to say Liza. Why can't you spell it like L-E-E-Z-A? Lisa. So Lisa and Clint are the project managers this week.
So first, Stuart got to go on his little reward retreat, and he met with someone from Hearst Publications.
Okay. That was, yeah, I mean...
It seemed like a cool reward.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I would enjoy that.
Clint is Stuart's dad. Stuart had a little slip in the helicopter thing, and he tried...
Like, dude, you're like my dad.
Yeah, but then he tried to soften the blow with, well, 20 years younger than my dad, actually, so thanks. Trying to tell me that I'm an old fart? Alright, so they're at QVC, and it's time to pick a product. So they had to choose from the Isaac Mizrahi Live line, which Kristen and I were just watching the other night on QVC.
Okay, so...
We don't get out much.
The men wanted the purse, and the ladies wanted the reversible belt.
Well, they wanted the watch or the belt. So, and the men...
They knew they wanted the purse.
Right, the men knew they wanted the purse, but they wanted the ladies to think that they wanted the watch so that they would be able to get the time slot that they wanted. And Lisa totally fell into their evil plot. Mm-hmm. And the men ended up with the product that they wanted and the time slot that they wanted. So the ladies decided that they didn't want to make the watch too expensive. So they ended up $69.95.
And the men priced the purse at $194.97.
On 3 easy pays.
Yeah.
I thought that was really expensive for an Isaac Mizrahi purse, because Isaac Mizrahi is about style and value.
I think Clint would have paid for that, though, because he effing loved it.
He certainly did. He could not stop touching it and loving it.
I think he wanted one.
Admiring it. Alright, so Stuart is going to be selling for the guys. And the old boys club in the back room where they were meeting with the host seemed to be a little bit uncomfortable by the banter between the two guys about fingering, and it really crossed the line. It crossed the line. I felt a little uncomfortable. And Lisa picked Brandy to sell because she's white. That's what the demographic said, that, you know, more white people watch and purchase things from Isaac Mizrahi. Alright, so Isaac Mizrahi was holed up in a dirty old back room somewhere with Trump, and they were watching like this on the monitor.
So the ladies went first, and...
I'm surprised that they only had a 5-minute time slot. So Lisa was not... Well, she was trying to work with Stephanie,
She wasn't a very good director.
With Brandy in the... Yeah, she wasn't very good, but then again, Brandy was kind of ignoring what was going on in her ear.
Well, the combination of the two led to the team missing the sign-off, so it ended really abruptly.
It really did, and Isaac was like, eh?
Yeah.
Alright, and for the guys, you know, Clint may be an old fart, but he knows how to say haute couture. It's not hot couture. But Stuart pretty much did whatever Clint told him to in his ear, which was...
Well, except for using the terms cavernous and supple to describe the bag.
Yeah, and I thought it was kind of lame the way Lisa was telling Brandy to keep moving the sign because they were like blocking it.
Yeah.
I mean, every different camera shot that you take, the sign's going to be in a different spot, so that was kind of pointless, and I really don't think QVC was out to sabotage them. Yeah. They just set up the set for the show, and that's what the way that they usually set it up, so... I mean, I think they know what they're doing. They've been in business for quite a while.
Well, back to the men's team. I think Isaac was really crushing, but the men's price was too high.
That turns him off because he's about the value.
He's like, oh, Stuart.
But he also thought Brandy was a natural, so, you know, he does have a partner, so I'm not too worried. Alright, so it's time for the boardroom. And Lisa had to answer to Trump about why she chose Brandy. And, you know, Trump can respect demographics because, sad but true, that's the way businesses go. All right, and Clint, you know, I love how Trump has all this info and he's like, do you think you priced it a little too high or too low? No, Trump. He thought he was right on because his wife pays far more for her humongous, ginormous selection of purses, which made the hackles on the back of Trump's neck go up because he was like, I thought you were on the show because you were having a problem. Why does your wife have like 20 purses at $800 a clip?
$800?
Yeah, and that's cheap. I mean, for designer purses, that's cheap. I mean, you could easily spend $2,500 on a Prada bag, so...
Well, maybe you shouldn't be buying designer if you're in the shithole.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Well, Clint turned it around.
Excuse my language.
She's selling them on eBay as we speak. Yeah, sure. Supple and cavernous. All right, so the men got their asses kicked. The ladies won, but did they really win? Because 2 people is going to be fired, and I'm sure it's not going to be 2 guys, so that means one of the ladies is going too.
Yeah.
The price was too high, Clint. The rent is too damn high. All right.
Okay.
Trump, I mean, come on. You were like, hey, you guys are both great. Why don't you go get an apartment somewhere and start a life? But Stewart, you fired. And I don't know if I would have fired Stewart.
I felt bad for Stewart.
I did too, even though his voice was really grating. I don't know. Something about his voice just seemed like...
He sounds like Ryan from The Office.
A combination of Ryan and the guy who does Antiques Roadshow.
Wahlberg?
Yes, yes. Okay, so it's time for the update. Stewart's back to his old business. Great, he really made some progress there. Next time, oh my God, get out the defibrillator paddles. Well, first of all, one of the ladies is fired. Big deal. We knew that. Well, I'm pretty sure because it's down to it's going to be the finale. It's down to the final 2. But the real kicker here, Liza Minnelli
and Kathy Griffin
in the same episode. Can you believe it?
No.
Exactly. Till next time, much love.